The deadliest medieval weapons and the legends they ended. Forget what you've seen in the movies about knights and polite duels. Real medieval warfare was super scary and brutal. Blacksmiths weren't just making horseshoes, they were building nightmares you could hold in your hand. These weapons didn't just kill people, they wiped entire families, changed maps, and ended famous stories we'll still talk about today. We're not just listing 5 deadly medieval weapons, we're looking at the famous people and even whole time periods that they totally wrecked. The longbow. First up, a weapon that changed how battles were fought, the longbow. This wasn't just for hunting squirrels, it was a huge piece of wood, often 6 feet tall, and you would need a ton of strength, like 100 pounds of force, just to pull it back. In England, there were laws that made it so every grown man practiced with a longbow every single Sunday. It wasn't a hobby, it was a national duty. After years of practice, an English archer was basically a human machine gun firing up to 12 arrows a minute. The arrows had different tips. Broadheads were for killing enemies with no armor, but the really scary ones were called bodkin heads. These sharp, shiny points could go right through chainmail like it was nothing and even break through thinner parts of plate armor. At the Battle of Agincourt in 1415, the sky turned dark with arrows, pinning the French knights to the ground and turning the battlefield into a disaster zone. But the most famous person this weapon almost took out was English. During the Battle of Shrewsbury in 1403, a young Prince Henry, the future King Henry V, got hit right in the face with an arrow. It went deep, right under his eye. Back then, a wound like that was usually a death sentence. But a super skilled surgeon named John Bradmore saved him. Bradmore carefully made a tool, screwed it into the arrow, and managed to pull out the arrowhead out of the prince's skull. If that arrow had gone even an inch deeper, or the surgeon's hand had slipped, the famous king who inspired Shakespeare plays would have died as a teenager, and English history would have been completely different. The poleaxe. If the longbow was for killing from far away, the poleaxe was for getting up close and personal. It wasn't just 2 axes on a stick, it was a scary combo weapon on a 5 to 7 foot pole with 3 deadly parts. An axe for chopping, a spike for poking holes, and a hammer for smashing things. It was built to beat the fancy plate armor that knights wore. Its most famous victim was a guy named John Holland, the Duke of Elixir. Back in 14, during a fight, he got hit with a poleaxe. The stories say he was hit so powerful, it sounded like a walnut being crushed by a wagon wheel. It didn't just break his helmet, it split his skull wide open. This gross death wasn't just a sad story for his family, it shocked all other nobles and pushed England closer to a huge civil war called the War of Roses. So which one of these weapons would you want to face the least? And which one do you think was the most interesting? Let us know in the comments and please subscribe. I just wanted to let y'all know I'm feeling a little bit under the weather right now. I'm feeling a little bit sick. I'm feeling tired right now, but I still wanted to get this video out to y'all. I'm gonna try to continue posting videos every week, and hopefully it'll get me somewhere. So I just want to thank you guys for even watching this video today.